Hey, Rockstar, are you relentless? Relentless. Now think about that word. Relentless in your pursuit of mastery of self, mastery of the sales conversation, right? Because mastery of the sales conversation is all about mastery of self. And it's the ultimate mirror. What does it take to be top producer at GTE? A top producer, that's somebody who can write their own ticket. Like come in and somebody, your job, just like our job, is to make our clients feel so valuable, so wowed that they would never in a million years dream of parting company with us, and that they would kill themselves to find money to spend on marketing to get us more leads. That's how sold out I am to making sure they feel that. And that's what you should be, right? The key for success for you is how you sell yourself out to be so on fire for making sure that we got to beg you to be here. There's a thought, right? And that's a two-way street, absolutely, right? And we work hard to show you respect and love and provide all the tools and resources and everything that we can. But this is what I want you to think about. Are you interested and happy and doing a good job? There's nothing wrong with that. But are you relentless in your pursuit of mastery? Are you relentless in your pursuit of every opportunity for every sale? Or do we go into checkoff mode, checklist, right? Well, I called them 3 times, I sent them an email, whatever, right? And again, no judgment in this. This is just evaluation of self, right? What does it take to be a rock star here? I'm just going to tell you plain and simple truth, guys. It doesn't matter what you're converting at. There's always someplace else we could be converting. And if you're mastery and sold out to how do I make sure that I'm getting more people to show up, which is the easiest way to give yourself a raise, right? It's the easiest way to make more money, make more sales, is no matter what you're converting, if more people show up, that means you have more conversations, which means more sales, right? So how do I get committed to doing everything, relentless in everything in my power to making sure people show up for my appointments? How many times are you calling? Have you ever called somebody 11 times to get them to show up? I don't know. There's no too much. There's no wrong. There's the only answers that you bring to the table, right? Are you being relentless in making sure people show up? What are we doing personally? What are you personally doing to ensure that the connection rate for you goes up? We might have a connection rate of 39 on a campaign, but you're the one that brought it to 39 because yours are showing up at 80%. I don't know. I'm just putting this out there for you to think about. What do you need to do to be relentless in the pursuit of maximizing your conversion? Is there anything getting in the way? And why is it in the way? Why are you allowing it to be in the way? What can we do to help remove it? Right? If you're at 38%, how do we get you to 48? Have you done the math on 1,000 conversations over the course of a year and the difference between 38 and 48? Just 10%, just 1% difference can equal 6 figures and more to the client. Can mean a whole lot more. If you think about everything extrapolated over multiple campaigns, right? Every single number matters, right? What is it going to take for you to be on that plane mentally, right? That's a top producer, right? What will it take for you to get more ROI out of every sale that you do make, right? We know it's a lot of work to get somebody from a lead to a conversation to a sale. Once you have somebody in a sale, how do you be relentless in preparing for the opportunities to sell them a full suite of products? Or are we in our mind about, oh my gosh, they just bought 2 things. I don't know if I should sell them this. I don't know if I should talk to them about the live event too. Oh my gosh, and then the VIP and the upgrade and all of these other things, right? What does it take to make yourself invaluable, irreplaceable, right? And I'm curious to know what's coming up in you just as I'm saying these words to you. This is what I think about every day with our clients. And I just want to make sure we're all in this same boat paddling at the same time. How are we sold out and relentless to making sure that we can do everything in our power to get the greatest result? Right? Not about tasks, but about beingness. Who am I being? What do I need? What resources can I bring to the table? What do I have? my years of mortgage, when I spent all my years of mortgage, we had loan processors in the office. Right? I hired my own because I wanted to make sure that everything was done the way I needed to. Right? I hired my own appointment setters. I paid for my own MCI long distance card, if you remember those back in the day, because the company wasn't having. I just got it. I got my own. Take care. I didn't wait for the company to provide it. I was like, well, just doing everything I could to create my own opportunities to expand, to give great results. I was relentless and sold out to mastering every part of the sales conversation, and I still am. What does that look like for you? Just some thoughts. I want to share with you, what does a top producer look like? Top producer shows up first willing to give, first seeking to give. Right? This is the last point I want to make on this particular video. The win-them philosophy versus win-win. Right? Win-win implies equality. No two people are equal. Anytime there's an equal exchange, that means somebody is holding back. Let's focus on the win-them, which means we show up to ensure they win. If I show up every day to give you my best, to make sure you have everything that you need, and I don't have to worry about me because I know you're doing the same for me. I show up on calls with seeking first to give. I show up in the Facebook group seeking first to give. I show up with client calls seeking first to give, seeing where I can be of service and of use to the environment and challenge and dare the environment to get back to me. And then make sure that I'll know that I get everything that I need from that. Right? And then master the ability to be uncomfortable and make unreasonable asks. You got this. Right? If you're anywhere in there that there's a challenge, bring those to the calls. Take them to the Facebook group. And don't wait until next Monday. Be relentless in your pursuit of perfection. Be relentless in your pursuit of support. Start bringing it to the community, because there's right now, in order for you to be giving at your maximum, that means share publicly, right? It's one thing for you to get help and support one-on-one. We're family, we're team, we're here for each other. And to get the greatest result, we need to be able to lean on each other. And if I can learn from what you just learned, then more power for all of us. Right? So bring your stuff. Know that you're not going to be judged. You're not going to be criticized. It's all about everybody supporting, working together, wrapping their arms around you for the greatest success. Everything that we can do to get the greatest results, maximize the opportunities, and turn them around. Right? That's what it's going to take to be top producer. Any questions? I'd love to hear them. Please share in the posts. Right? Thank you so much for everything you do. What's the one thing that you know you can improve on right now?